A lot of guys talk about being high value, and they think that if they become high value, then women will just naturally love them. But the problem is that most guys completely misunderstand what high value means, and more importantly, what women are actually attracted to. So if you go out on the street and you ask some random guys, what do you think a high value man is? They'll probably tell you, oh, he has a nice car, he has a good house, he has a good job, good career, he looks fit. And even though it might seem that all these things are the ones that attract women, here's what most guys mess up. They mess up the difference between correlation and cause and effect. There's no direct cause and effect relationship between having more money and having a really good dating life, because if it was true, then all the rich guys would have amazing dating lives. But that's clearly not the case, because we know many rich guys, many wealthy guys that have miserable dating lives. So what actually attracts women? Confidence, fearlessness, leading, going for what you want, and pushing yourself outside the comfort zone, being on your purpose. This is what actually attracts women, and there's a clear cause and effect relationship between the attractiveness and having these qualities. But here's the interesting part. These same qualities often translate in also making more money, because a guy that is confident, takes risks, pushes outside his comfort zone, goes and faces his fears, this guy will most likely make more money than someone who doesn't do that. So the qualities that make women attracted to you also often lead to financial success. But the important thing is that women are not attracted to the money itself, but the qualities that allow you to ultimately make more money. The same way, if we flip it around, there's a lot of girls that say that they left their boyfriends because the boyfriend was just playing video games all day. Now, probably that boyfriend also wasn't very rich, but the girls didn't leave them because he didn't have any money. No, they left him because he didn't have any drive, any ambition, any purpose in his life. He was just playing video games all day. That's a classic story. The thing is that women want to be around men who are moving forward in life, who are taking action. Let's say you're an artist and you're putting your heart and soul into making the art pieces. You're working every day for 10 hours and you're really committed to this craft. Even if you're not making a lot of money, women will really resonate with that because they like someone who is doing something with his life, who has passions and who's working hard and pushing for his dreams. That's what women are attracted to. It's the attitude, it's the qualities. Now here's the interesting part. If your biggest fear in life is talking to women and you're not addressing that fear and you're running away from that fear, then you'll always be low value in that case, because a high value man doesn't run away from his fears. He faces his fears. So you might have made a lot of money, you might be really disciplined in your work, but if you're living with fear and you're letting that fear manifest in your life, then at least according to this definition, you're not high value because you're running away from fear. And even though they have this drive and confidence in other areas of life, when it comes to dating, they have this hesitation. Nothing will kill attraction more than uncertainty and hesitation. So if you're hesitating in this part of life, if you're uncertain in this part of life, if you're lacking confidence in this part of life, then in this part of life, you are low value. However, if you can develop these qualities, confidence, leadership, facing your fears in this part of life, then in this part of life, you will indeed become high value. Because again, women are attracted to guys who carry themselves with these qualities. It's the qualities that are important, not the attributes. Obviously, these qualities will lead to attributes, but the attributes are secondary to qualities itself. There are two key questions for you to answer. Number one, is it truly a high value man that runs away from his fears? And number two is, are you running away from your fears of talking to women in real life? And if the answer is yes, you are running away, potentially there's something to consider. So if you want to be high value in every area of your life, not just career, not just athletics, but also dating life, then you need to act like a high value man accordingly. You cannot give in to your fears. You cannot hesitate. You have to take risks. You have to take action. That is what high value means. Again, it's the attitude that's important. And if you're ready to start taking action, serious action in this area, and if you want my personal one-on-one guidance on assisting you on this journey, I coach students all over the world. Together with a student, we set a game plan for them. We set goals for them. We set ways of how to make them enter in real life conversations with women. I teach them my conversational frameworks, which are not specific lines, rather than these are unscripted flirting methods that they can use in these conversations with women. And I give them feedback on literally every conversation they have so they cannot fail. So if you think that it's time for you to elevate your qualities and your attitude in this specific area of your life, check out the link in the description.